You've been trying to learn a certain skill, let's say drawing. You've been doing the work, and now you're at a level where you're proficient at applying the fundamentals of the skill you've learned. But you go to drawing, you try to sit down at the table, open your sketchbook, and then for some reason you feel like you don't want to do it anymore. Like you just want to stop drawing altogether for no reason. So since I feel I don't want to do this anymore, you say to yourself. Like, I feel like I'm forcing myself to do it, even though I want to do it. I feel like I'm forcing myself to do it. And so what you do is you stand up, you step away from the table, and don't draw for a few months straight. What you've just experienced is a phenomenon called burnout. And I'm gonna show you how to not experience it. How to get rid of it altogether. And if not get rid of it altogether, then at least delay it hard. Like, just delay it for a really long time. So I watched this, sorry for not disappearing for 3 months, for a few months straight. I fell off in making videos. Anyway, so that's my excuse. Like, there's no valid excuse. Okay, now next. Okay, today we're gonna be talking about burnout. So I ripped this from Psychra. Like, he's an art YouTuber who, I don't know, has like, he's popular. Just keep that in mind. He's popular, and he made a video called "The Cost of Willpower." And when I watched it, it opened my eyes to the reason why burnout exists. Like, in my case at least. So when there are like 3 players, and one of the players, okay, never mind that. So never mind that explanation. Let's start over. So he defined 3 players, and each player has 3 like stats or meters. Like, there's stamina, which is like your natural ability or skill, or the skill you've gathered up so far. There's enjoyment, which is how much you enjoy like doing the skill, and willpower. Like, willpower is forcing yourself to finish the task, feel like it or not. So there's this one player who had like okay stamina, little to no enjoyment, and used 100% of his willpower during like every like session of drawing. I imagine willpower as like a meter that like refills like within a week for me. Like, it varies, but it refills really like a bit fast, but not really fast. But it's a meter that refills. And so here's the thing, Psychra also mentions that if you use 100% of, like, there's a tally that marks whenever you use up 100% of your willpower within a given like session. So if you use up your willpower like another day, that's marked down, and then another one, and then when you do it again, it's marked down. And so the thing is, there's also a limit to how many times you can consume your willpower, like 100%. So if you get, like, Psychra gave like 3, like the limits to how many times you could use your willpower is 3, at least according to Psychra. Now, in the example, And once you reach that certain limit, you then experience burnout. 100, you cannot use willpower again, and you stagnate. You stop making progress, and then you get behind the rest of the competition, which is sad. Imagine getting behind the rest of the competition. I'm sorry. So, to stop this kind of thing, to be honest, the reason is the only way to stop burning out is to find enjoyment in the things you do. Like the skill you're trying to learn. Like, find enjoyment in that. And for me, it has worked. Like find enjoyment in like drawing or doing something. Because when you don't enjoy something and you want to do it anyway, it uses up your willpower instead of anything else. And if it gets too far, well then refer to what I said like a few minutes ago. So okay, I'm really sorry. I'm not really good at articulating my thoughts. So, in summary, don't find enjoyment in like the suffering, the work. Find enjoyment in the work, and for some reason that will not consume willpower, and then you can progress further. But what if it's like a self-improvement thing, the discipline type of thing? Well then, find enjoyment in that. Like for the self-improvement thing, you're probably gonna do it for the rest of your life. So might as well just find a silver lining in all the suffering. Okay, so in summary, find enjoyment in the work, because that delays burnout. I mean, according to me at least. Take my word for it. Goodbye.